Good morning, everyone. Yesterday was such a crazy day. So, to fill you in on what we did last night, all three of my batteries died from recording the adventure, the trip to Fiji, and then the first half of Fiji, and I wasn't able to capture the rest of last evening. So what we ended up doing last night was going to dinner, but before dinner, we had a kava ceremony. This is where the Fiji natives sit down and create this kava root drink and pass it around. It's a tradition. There's a lot of singing. It's where you sit around in a circle and they play some music and sing, and it was a lot of fun. After that, we ended up sitting down for a very long dinner. The table was probably 50 feet long because there's so many people here. We had everyone from all the winners, all of Shopify, most of the mentors. It was a really good time. Then after dinner, we closed out the night with several rounds of bowling, which was a lot of fun. So now I'm up this morning. I have this beautiful sunrise right behind me, and it's just a wonderful day in Fiji already. I am going to meditate. I'm going to jump in some cold plunge and do some water therapy. And then let's see what else we have set for today, because I'm sure they're going to top yesterday now that everyone's recharged and regrouped. So let's do it. Sunrise. Had a wonderful morning so far. Spent it meditating, doing some drone action. Spent an hour in the spa at the hydrotherapy center, or the area that's at. What they have there, they have a waterfall, like a massage waterfall. They have a plunge pool that's set to 18 degrees Celsius. So you jump in and it just shocks your body and it wakens it up. They have several tubs set to different temperatures to help rejuvenate yourself, and a sauna. And all of that overlooks the Pacific Ocean, and it is wonderful. So I spent an hour in there this morning and then grabbed some breakfast. And now I'm heading to my first group mentoring session with Tim Ferriss, which is gonna be freaking awesome. So let's go. Had an awesome group mentoring session with Tim. He's right behind me talking with Tony back there. Tim is so smart. It's unreal. And the fact that he helps break down. What do you like about Tim?
You're about to say it. I think the 80-20 stuff.
Yeah.
For an entrepreneur that doesn't have much time, but actually wants to get really good at stuff, the fact that he figures out the 20% to get the 80%, I just think is like hyper effective. Which again, you know, at his stage he can devote time to stuff, but for like guys like you and I who are still grinding really hard, you kind of need to just figure out how to do it fast. And I love that. I love the effectiveness and efficiency of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Breaking it down, making it simple. So now we need to go and change and get into some closed-toed shoes they're asking for. I don't know. Apparently they have something special for us planned, but I'll take it, whatever it is. We just wrapped up our mentoring session with Joe from Airbnb. It was really great talking about culture and growth and scaling and adversity. He said he spent about 3 years just constantly being told no, 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 no. And this won't work, this won't work, this won't work. That was really interesting. So we just broke into 2 teams. My team is Bula Badass, and the other team is Unstoppable something. I don't know, but they're gonna lose because it's a competition. Here's the deal. We're climbing up some freaking poles, and then we're jumping off of them. Climbing up poles and jumping off. So these are the poles that we're jumping off of, and I don't know how we're going to be caught, but I guess we'll figure it out. Everyone's a little nervous and a little quiet.
I'm not nervous.
Yeah, right. Catherine is on team 2 right now, and she's on her way up. So let's go see her take a leap of faith. Way to go. Great job. Great job.
Nice job.
Ooh, Catherine did so freaking good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, and I'm more nervous for the part where you get right up to the tip top and have to balance on one foot and pull yourself up. I think that's where I'm most nervous. We'll be going in a bit. So I'm just about to head to dinner, but just a recap from today. We did that pillar exercise where you jumped off the top of the foam pole. I just wanted to tell you one key thing that I took away from that. And recently I've been feeling a little nervous about what move to make with business. What move do we make with the company and everything like that as far as getting to the next level. And I've been really in my head about it and making sure that everything's perfect before moving on to the next thing, or taking the business in the next direction, or hiring that person that I know we need but I'm scared to, because I want to make sure that everything's perfect. Well, while I was up there, there was the way that it was set up, I was nervous and I started getting way too in my head about everything getting perfect for me to stand up on top of the pole. I was thinking all the things like, what if my foot clips this peg on the way up? Or my leg is feeling tired right now. Am I going to be able to put all of my weight onto it, and will it support me? Will I be able to squat and pull myself up? Is my balance correct? And I was doing it all for the sake of getting on top of the pole as perfectly as possible. And what I realized is, if you're in your head and you're thinking too much about what is going on and what's happening, you're not acting from your gut. And acting from my gut has helped Catherine and I grow Best Self to extraordinary levels. And it just made me come back down to reality, start acting more from my gut, and just made me realize, just do it. Just take action and don't worry about being perfect in whatever action you're taking. Just take action and everything else will fall into place. So that was one big takeaway from me. But now the bullet cart just showed up. Now it's time to go to dinner and hang out with some awesome friends.